Now that we know about accessing ebooks right from Destiny, we're going to talk about logging into MackinVia, and this is where most of our school's ebooks can be found. They also have an app that you can put on your devices that you can log directly in. Once you log in, your information is shared, and you could read ebooks from your Kindles or iPads or from your phone. So when we go to MackinVia, it's www.MackinVia, which is MackinVia.com, and just hit enter. The first thing we're going to need to do is put in our site, and so we're going to type our school name, New Century, and notice it starts to pop up with different New Century options. Keep in mind that there is a different New Century Middle School in Cameron, North Carolina, but that's not us. So make sure you click the second one, New Century International Middle School in Fayetteville, for our school. Then go down to your user ID. To sign in the first time, we're going to use the school's information. If you have already created a MackinVia account with me, whether it was last year, the year before, or on your own, if you've created a MackinVia account, you can use your user ID, which should be your lunch number or Power School number, and your password, which should be your birth date, to log in. But if you've never created one, or if that doesn't work, for the user ID, we're going to type NCIMS678. Okay, for our school initials, grade 678. Doesn't matter if it's uppercase or lowercase, both will work. Then go to your password. Your password to log in this time is going to be Titans, Titans. All right, Titans. Once you've done that, then you're going to log in. Notice that when we use the school's account, it still wants us to log in. It's not actually logged in, and you can't check out books, see action unavailable, because we're logged in as a guest. So today we're going to create our ebook account so that you can do these things. So we're going to go up here to login. And again, if you logged in with me but you created one before, you can use your user ID, which is your lunch number, and your password, which is your birth date, and try that. But we're going to go down here to where it says register. Okay? So we're going to click register. Our user ID is going to be your lunch number. Your password is going to be your birth date in numbers, 2 for the month, 2 for the date, and the last 2 digits of the year. And then type your password or your birth date again. And then you are going to enter your notification email address. If you don't type your email address, I will be deleting those accounts back out. So make sure you type in your school email account. Yours is the first 3 digits of your first name, the first 3 digits of your last name, the last 4 digits of your ID number, at student, don't forget student, .ccs.k12.nc.us. All right, make sure you have all of that. First 3 letters of your first name, first 3 letters of your last name, last 4 digits of your ID number at student.ccs.k12.nc.us. Then again, you're going to enter your first name and your last name. If this information is not in there, those accounts will be deleted. All right, so you need all of this information completed, and then hit save. All right, it should take you automatically in, but because this had been done before, your screen should now look like this. All right. Notice that some of our books have 2 options, open now and add to favorites, and some of our books have a 3rd option, which is checkout. All right. The open now, you can be reading anytime. The checkout will sign that book out to you, and it gives you other options. Some of them will let you highlight text or mark your page, like as a bookmark. Many of them will allow you to take notes in the book, which means you can like highlight piece of information that you want to save to your notes for research and various things. You also now are logged in at the top and you have a green backpack. And that green backpack is where you can mark your favorite books. This is where your notes will show up. If you take notes from a book, they just save right here in your notebook. This is where you can see what books you have checked out. And you can also add requests, which are the same as holds. Okay, if a book is checked out to someone else, you can add a request for it, which is a hold, and will check out to you when they're done. All right. One of the nice things about ebooks is that you'll never get overdue fees on them because they will return themselves when your time is up. So today we're going to look at this one, 20 Fun Facts About the Constitution. You can click the title or open now or details. But for right now, I'm going to click the title to get more information. All right. Notice that you have information here. Most of our ebooks are accelerated reader, so it will tell you the reading level and how many points it's worth. And then this is the quiz number, okay, and the note. Most of our ebooks also give you a citation creator right there, so that if you use our ebooks for your school projects, all you have to do is copy, right-click and copy, and then you can paste the citation right into your project to create your works cited page. Okay. And then again, as I said, you can open now or you check out. But if we check it out and then open, now we have some additional options. Once it loads. All right, so you turn the page by clicking the arrows. The nice thing about ebooks, you can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can choose whether or not you want to see one page at a time or 2 pages at a time. All right. I like reading 2 pages just like a book. All right. And again, you can highlight text, you can mark text. There are various options depending on what type of ebook or who I bought the ebook from. Okay, so you can take notes and highlights. When you're finished, you can close the book. And then right here, if you're done, you can just return it. All right, and go back to our search results. Now, some of our ebooks open in different ways, all right, depending again on who they were purchased from or where who the publisher is. So they might look a little bit different when you've opened them. Right here's where you can mark to put a bookmark to mark your page. All right, I'm going to close that one because it was the same and return it. We do have, okay, let's open this one. This one is by a different publisher. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to open it and see if it opens differently than the others. Nope, it looks mostly the same. Okay, and there's your notebook. We do have some of our ebooks listed in here that have come from a different company. And so those will open different. You'll need another username and password. I apologize for the phone call. All right, so I'm going to look for the book Water Parks. This is from Subco Books, which is a different company than Mackin. So when we get to this one, it logged me in because I already logged in. Apologize for that. It will ask you to log in. It is the same login as the generic MackinVia one, which is NCIMS 678 with the password Titans. All right. And then these ones you can read right here as well. Many of the ebooks will read to you if you'd like them to. All right. Some of them will auto play the slides like this one. All right. It gives you options to highlight information and so on. But these ones are just set up differently than the rest of our ebooks. And then when you're finished, you can just close the screen and it will take you right back to where we were in MackinVia. All right.